What's up, y'all? We're live. Back in the jam room on a Friday. Welcome. I was told to bring lots of energy at the beginning, so that's what I'm doing. Welcome to our community of acceptance and celebration. NFT ART TALK, live Monday through Friday. My name is Moshe, aka DJ Feedus. This is my boy Karthik NFTs in all the places, spaces all around. Join us live daily here to experience the NFT art scene. Also to hear new music from Karthik, like the jam we're listening to right now, City of the Day. We're going to be talking about what we're doing, the art and artists that inspire us, hot topics related to NFTs, art, music, fashion, culture. Our primary focus is to have fun with you people out there. We're interested in NFTs. We want to showcase the art and artists that inspire us. We want to make this party go down. Let me fix some technical difficulties. Today, we're back in the jam room. We're going to turn up the music and talk about South by Southwest, our new releases, as well as the art from Serwah, Shokoufeh, HOWISEEDAT, and GODBOIS. Also, we show you some of our new art and some of the artists that have inspired us. Give me 1 second for some technical difficulties here.
Getting some tweets out, trying to get people up in the room real quick.
So what's up, Karthik? What's up?
Just kicking it, man. Rolling around a lot of South by. Last couple days, checking out music. Went out just around downtown a little bit, just check out some music here and there. But yeah, it wasn't really crowded, honestly. They were letting people in, random shows and South by shows if you just showed up. So it's cool, man. I was kind of real inspired, actually, seeing by all the music wanted me inspired. I made like 3 or 4 videos, I think, yesterday, just being inspired with seeing people create. Didn't see too many NFT activations. I think all that kind of surpassed on this past weekend. Kind of had more music stuff going on. You had little ones, like South by had like a NFT bat activation where they had cartoon bats. But yeah, it's just been pretty good, man, just seeing the creative energy around here in Austin, at least. It's kind of funny, man, like we've been doing shows since 2008, and I won't even say it's even a little more tame than when we started doing it in 2008, so it's kind of surprised by it. It felt like old Austin a little bit.
That's tight, man. Yeah, you were telling me that. It's been a little bit more like chill, easier to get into shows. Yeah, dude, tell us about this track, man. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the track. I know it's called City of Day. Is this like a new or?
Yeah, it's new. I haven't released it. I think I'm gonna release it on my next album called NFT Land. I'm just waiting back on the previous album I have. It has some songs out that might be get placed, so I'm gonna see if those go out. If not, I'm gonna release this new album. But yeah, man, so my friend was telling me it sounds like Aphex Twins.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does kind of sound like that. It's like that with like your style. Oh, now we're into another new dropping it hot, bruh. Whisper.
Yeah, this one's a little more upbeat.
When did you write these? Are these like this week or?
Like a month. No, it's like a month old probably.
All right.
I have a couple other ones that I'm writing this week.
So what you're telling us is that you're starting to hold tracks back for the people. No more just like write, release.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it in albums now, man.
Yeah?
That's what I'm thinking. Just because it's a little easier to spread out the workload now that I'm making a lot of music videos and we're doing a lot of this. So I can have like an album bumping for a month or two, just see where it goes. Yeah, this one's a little more upbeat one. Kind of want to do dance speedish.
Yeah, I like that. Like, I mean, you know, I'm always listening to bass, you know.
Yeah.
So I like that bass line a lot. Yeah, y'all, this is the jam room. You know, I feel like on Fridays we just kind of come in here, kick it, play some new music, show you guys what we've released, and then talk about some artists that really, really inspired us throughout the whole week, really. So, I hope you enjoy the music. You know, it's kind of cool. We get to like talk about what inspires us a little. Yeah, I like this track, man. It does kind of make both of these tracks got me like waving on the. You know what I mean? Like I can't. They got that infectious vibe, you know?
Gotta get up and dance.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hope we can do a big concert with a whole bunch of choreographed dancers in the future. Everybody's getting crunk.
Bro, yesterday we were hosting this space. It was real tight. A bunch of people showed up. We were having a blast. And this dude Session CA on Twitter. I can put his link down in the bottom after the show. He sent me this video he made for this track. It was so, dude, I'll put the link into his video down there too. It was so tight, dude. He had like these like pretty tight chains, this sick vest, and then like chicks dancing, and like it was kind of like this, like it was real tight, dude. It was a really good vibe. His track was tight, beat was hot, you know. Yeah, we'll definitely get him in here. You know, also, just real quick shout out to everybody that's been chilling with us our first like few weeks in the YouTube live show game. I noticed we're up to almost 40 subscribers, so I think it's the 50 mark, dude. I think when we get to 50, we're gonna have to actually figure out how to give away some of these NFTs. I'm kind of thinking,
yeah, man.
I was actually thinking about maybe that's part of the Tez entrance, you know, like give away some Tez NFTs, you know?
Yeah, we're talking about getting on these other blockchains and stuff, so and marketplaces. That wouldn't be a bad thing to like intro into it. We can look at that, and we probably could look at artists on those chains as well.
Yeah, actually, I got a couple of artists today on the chain that I was going to talk about. They're Tez artists, and I've been some pretty cool Discords too for some Tez artists. I got a lot of respect for Tez. It's much more affordable too, so than minting ETH. But
I remember you were telling me that is it an object you said is the
OBJKT.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have some of their pages pulled up. So we'll look at that when we dive into the artists. Any more South by jams, dude? You got any pearls? Like what?
Man,
what bars were you kicking it at?
South by Stubbs for a little bit. They had like a reggaeton, like Empire, I guess, is a distribution label that took over that, and it was pretty tight. It was like reggaeton kind of hip hop vibes there.
That's tight.
East side, we just ran into random spots on the east side. We ran into some random hip hop show on the east side, just like in a back parking lot, and then went down Rainy. Yeah, it was mostly Red Rivers popping, honestly, man. Red River's like the main district where you have a whole bunch of shows and stuff like that. But yeah, this was Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday. I went out Wednesday night, and then yeah, it was pretty thinned out. And then Thursday I walked around during the day. But it was crazy. Remember back in the day, there would just be like shows left and right on 6th Street during the day.
Yeah, just wild.
Packed. It was
wild.
Nothing like that, man. It was probably like one or two places that are kind of popping off. I think I saw a line like Vulcan Gas Company, which is, we used to have like a office kind of near there. Most remembers, but
of course I remember. We threw a South by show.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
In that parking lot.
It's like a big DJ venue now. I forgot what it's called. I gotta remember the name of it. But
we helped produce it and we played it.
Yeah, it was pretty tight. It was
a real tight
showcase too. Yeah.
That was an awesome time. Franchise.
Yeah, all those bands. Yeah, all those bands were on there. But yeah, it was pretty chill, honestly, bro. It was like
That's
I was
good.
kind of surprised. I was like, man, it's like easy to get around. I mean,
We'll see how the weekend
like,
progresses, right?
yeah.
I mean, now it's like getting into the weekend. I'm sure like even the Austin cats are gonna come out more.
Our friends Black have a show. I saw them in GSDNA, which was a day party for Black Fred, which is kind of like an organization down here that tries to help independent musicians. But I think they have a show tonight at a running supply place or something like that. I gotta look it up. We'll look it up in a second.
That's tight. That's real tight. Well, yeah. Now we're getting into some DJ Feedus music up in here, y'all. This track is Wednesday because I wrote it on a Wednesday. Nothing. Like literally, that's literally why I called it that. But I actually released this track 2 weeks ago, and then I had a new track drop today, which we're gonna listen to next, called Bonding. And I'm pretty much releasing singles every 2 weeks right now, and submitting them to try to get some placement. And I think I'm gonna start dropping some Matic NFTs with these, these kind of like the Spotify releases and stuff like that. Yeah, I hope you like the jam. It's definitely some like kind of creative flow music is what is kind of I guess the genre I'm starting to feel like I fall into. But yeah, I hope you like the track. So this is Bonding, and this is my newest track. And I think while we listen to this track, we're gonna dive into to some of the art and artists that inspire us, really, and just spend the rest of the time today chilling on that vibe.
Yeah.
Plus, it's kind of tight when I share, because then Karthik can hear.
Okay, cool. I hear now.
Yeah. So talk to us, dude. Into the solar minimum.
Yeah, this is a tight one. I was just picturing in my mind like two people looking at each other. It's a male and female, but just looking at each other. And it's kind of like mandala flower effects in their soul or inside of them. And you got the yin yang, the man back, symbolizing like left and right, equilibrium. But yeah, man, and cyberpunk type of colors. And then the track is Solar Minimum, which is on my newest album, 40, the streaming. But yeah, I was just thinking this one. I like the colors in this one. I'm just trying to make more of my art more colorful now these days. I just like the mix on this. Yeah, man.
I forego the right as the captain of this ship, which is our screens together, to stare at artwork as long as I want. Because like that one really took me. It was hard for me to click out of it. I think you're right. I think it's the colors, but I think it's also the textures you're using now. It's like a different texture.
Yeah. I'm trying to get more
like this. Like you got your yin yang thing going on. That I think is like. That just adds another texture. And then what's happening on these guys' faces, you know? Also, whatever it is in the track that's going dun, 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 is like, that part adds to it, dude.
You're always listening to the bass.
No, because anybody, it's like, I think it's because of the way it correlates with the star and stuff. Yeah, this looks real tight, man. 0.007 ETH. I like to see that. I know you're making some sales.
Yeah. I'm at 18 now, so I don't know, just growing with it. I feel like I just continually want to make the art better. It's really what it is, man. I just want to just make it like really badass. So I just try to, like I said, do the art every day, and just hopefully each day gets a little bit better.
Well, that's really tight. And, you know, for anybody watching at home right now, the link to this is down in the bottom. I know I am definitely a Karthik collector, and I think this is the best time to get involved with his stuff because there's some divine destiny here. Yeah, I thought I could also talk about my newest release here.
Man. Let's look at this funky work, dog.
Yeah, dude. So
what is this about? What is the story behind this piece?
Dude, let me tell you the story. First, I'm going to tell you that I really enjoyed this piece a lot. I liked making it, and I liked making the track. So I should play the track for you guys. Yeah, so all right, Snoop Dogg. Obviously Snoop Dogg. Sandbox, my version of the Sandbox for him. This is my one of one. I'm releasing 18 tracks every month on the 18th for 8 months. So as you can tell, like Karthik and I are both really into numerology. And so for every 18 tracks, there's one of them that's a complete one of one. So the character in it is a one of one. The background is a one of one. The let's see, I made it out here. The edition, the track is a one of one. So it's all like, this is completely unique. It hasn't been released anywhere except for here. And whoever buys the NFT also gets the MP3 of this. So that's kind of fun.
Is that part of the unlockable content?
Yeah, actually, I don't know if you can see the unlockable content unless you buy it.
Yeah, you can't see it right now.
Unless you buy it.
Right.
And who knows if there's other stuff in there. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm telling you that's in there is the MP3. And honestly, that might be the only thing you get. You never know. Nah, man, you get way more than that. You get way more than that. Like, you get yourself this track, you get yourself this dope art that you can throw up wherever you want. You and I can collaborate on the track wherever we want to do with that. Plus, honestly, like, you're supporting me at a time where it's very felt, and also I'm very excited about this. So it has a little story about me and Snoop Dogg and our life together. But, you know, I started listening to Snoop when I was really young, you know what I mean, Chronic, and I don't know, he was just a very accessible rapper to when I was growing up. It was easy for me to listen to him, like, so because when I grew up in the Southeast, so like I was all about like Outkast and 3 6 Mafia and stuff like that, and then until somebody put me onto like Snoop and kind of some of the stuff going on the West Coast. So then I was like, damn, this is real tight, because they actually also use a lot. That was part of what was tight about Outkast and 3 6. There's like a lot of live instrumentation, and as we were talking about, I really like bass. So that was when I was introduced to Snoop. Then Karthik and I were blessed to open for Snoop Dogg at Stubbs with our boy Franchise, and that was when I was like, that was like a moment for me, because I was like, damn, I've been listening to this fool forever. Now we're like chilling, dude. And that was really cool. And then everything he's doing now here, everything he's doing in the NFT space as a leader and cryptocurrency, educating us and other artists about what's popping. It just felt right to like do this one. And all my pieces have like a little I'm really into 8-bit art, so all of them have like a little piece of 8-bit and then customized backgrounds that I made using design programs and animation tools, and then all the music's original. So yeah, I hope you get a chance to check it out. I hope you like it. Hit me up, links in the description below.
It's real tight, man. Definitely takes me back to those memories when we're rocking on that stage, bro, and just how cool the vibe was. It was a very chill vibe back there.
Right, and I tried to get that track where it's like you want to like go spark up, you know what I mean? You're like, let me go hold up real quick, like, you know, just be in the background while you're chilling, you know, like rolling down the street, whatever.
I hear the West Coast behind this track for sure, man.
That's what I'm saying. I got that little wee.
Like 90s West Coast kind of vibe.
Fuck yeah, thank you, man. I'm trying. All right, well, let's keep it going with some cool, dope-ass artists. I failed the Instagram there. I got too excited about this artist. We do have to look at our website because it is sick. I'm gonna get this new track I just released today on Spotify. So if you don't want to buy the NFT, you know, you can always go to Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, anywhere, and listen to Karthik and I's music, because we're just dropping it all over the place. But again, this track is Bonding.
Bump it. Yeah, man. So this is a pretty dope artist I found. Serwah, I believe is how you say it. I'm trying my best. But the pseudonym is Wrath on Instagram. And yeah, I was captured by this first art piece. Actually, I thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of like surreal, Barbie dollish in the desert. Had the black, I love black art, so it had the black representation in it. I thought that was really cool. And then, if you look at her other art too, it's just really tight because it looks kind of futuristic, a little cyberpunk, but it has a lot of black representation in it and spatial representation, futuristic representation in it. But I just thought it was a real tight artist we should check out. And just support. And she looks fairly well known in the Instagram territory, but just really dig her art.
Dude, I gotta show you her website.
All right,
also, I gotta say, what's up, Hayes? Thanks for kicking it with us. I see you in the chat. Yes, Karthik cannot wait for his humans, and I told him to get the humans, he has to come kick it with us in a space or something. So he'll be in there.
I'll definitely come to the space.
Possibly a Discord ad. Dude, I just thought her website was so sick.
That's real tight.
I mean, it's just like fashion, art, I couldn't tell if there was sound. I was trying to see, but I'd love to if she doesn't have sound on her stuff, like, we should get with her.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever. Like, even just, this looks like it's a canvas of some sort. Fly rides, dope kicks. This is a really tight website. And then, I got her foundation too up here.
Okay.
And reminder, there's links in the description below. So, if you see anything that inspires you, go dive further in. Whether you share a tweet, give them a follow on Instagram, whatever. Just show your support. Let's get a full screen here. I mean, her art's just tight. It kind of reminds me of Janelle Monáe a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the colors, the lights. I just like the style a lot.
Yeah, me too.
A little bit.
All right, so as we were discussing earlier, I've been diving into like the Tez world with Bases and some other people that we've talked about on this show, and GODBOIS, who we're talking about later on the show today. And honestly, I think it's tight. I want stuff on Tez. I started my Tez wallet yesterday. I'm like getting there. And I just think the artists that are on it are tight. I've met a lot of really cool photographers. This artist, honestly, I've just seen her like chilling in spaces. I haven't really heard her talk a lot about her stuff. I may have just missed that, but I was kind of vibing out on her art, so I wanted to give her a shout out. Let's see if I can get, so here she's in OBJKT. And it's just cool. It's a hand-drawn graphic and it looks like she used some sort of digital medium to do the colors, but still gave it like a lot of texture and complexity. I just thought this one was so tight.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of somewhere between like a peacock and a lizard, and but then also like there's like some cartoony vibes. I don't know. I really dig it a lot, and it's very affordable. It's 2 Tez. I don't know how much Tez are right now, but if anybody knows, shoot something up in the chat. But I mean, I don't think it's very expensive, especially in retrospect to some of the collections we look at. But yeah, so links in the descriptions, reminder. And when you're going down there, just $3 per Tez.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, when you're going down there to follow Shokoufeh, hopefully I pronounced her name right. Before you get all the way down there, just stop by that like and subscribe button. Push that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can hang out with us when we go live. We're live here daily, and honestly, we're just sharing with you guys people that inspire us most of the time. And we're open to whatever. We want artists on here. If you're listening and you want to come on here, you don't have to show faces. You don't have to dox. We can chill. We can figure out a way to do it. But we'd love to have people on here. So this is a platform to share and celebrate.
Yeah, those are real cool artists. Yeah, you just showed actually, man. And I wanted to lead in with this one, How I See That. So I've seen this person's work, I think for a while, but it's clearly just getting better and better. And it's just all video art. Once again, I always love 3D video art. I think this what he's doing is real tight. You want to maybe watch a couple of these? Yeah, we can watch that one.
It's kind of like a video game, dude.
Yeah, man.
I like it.
He has a couple other ones, but yeah, just
I love the sound. It's like it kind of adds to it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh god, like you can hear the drone. Oh, I see. So he's running from the drone.
Yeah.
Tight. Very tight. Honestly, why do they make you even turn the sound on?
Right, yeah. Because that was the thing I was hearing. I heard Instagram's going to try to do NFTs next, so.
Yeah, I know. I almost thought about putting the news article in, but I was like, you know what? It's Friday. Yeah, we just need to chill.
For real, yeah.
It's been a crazy week. As everybody who follows NFT Art Talk knows, it has. Sorry, I know this is about how I see that, but man, we've been going at it, dude. We'll get there later. We'll finish off with a week recap, which is appropriate for the next artist too. But man, I really dig this, dude. It's like hyper realistic. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like there's a story behind it. Yeah, and I think we have his foundation up too. Yeah. Okay, 0.4 ETH.
That's my
foundation, and then we'll pop over. Let me get this nut. Where's the sound at? Okay. I don't know. I want to know what happens to this space character next, dude. He's like running from drones, falling through space. We gotta find this guy. Or girl. Yeah, let me get your track back, Night Trap, off of 4D, Karthik's latest album he released. Yeah, this guy, I really like this a lot. I love the 3D. You bring so much tight 3D video to this show, and I really appreciate that because it sounds super tight. I mean, it looks tight and it sounds tight. Okay.
Always.
Last artist, and then our weekly recap, and then we leave you guys to your Friday and probably jump into Twitter Spaces for a minute. But, GODBOIS, man, this guy. I got a lot to say about him, to be honest. Real tight artist, real tight musician, debuted some of his tracks for us inside of Spatial Metaverse. I was, fortunately, maybe for him, I don't know. I don't know if he wanted it released, but we weren't streaming at that point. But his music is so tight, and his art is really cool too. And I love what he's doing with this project. He's having a lot of fun. This guy is always hosting spaces so you can get in and talk to him and hear about what he's doing, and he's encouraging others to do that. Super just cool individual. It's been really fun to hang out with him. His NFT project, which we'll get into, is really cool. But quickly before that, I just love how much fun this dude's having. Like, I won a giveaway by submitting a bagel joke. You know what I mean? Like a joke about a bagel. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear my bagel joke?
Go for it, man.
All right. 2 bagels are in a bar, right? You follow?
Yeah.
I have to turn the music down just a little. 2 bagels are in a bar, right? A guy and a girl. They're really interested in each other. We don't have to assign genders, okay? These 2 bagels, they want to like hang out later that night, right? They're looking at each other at the bar. And one of the bagels slides over to the other one and says, "Hey, you're my everything."
Like everything bagel?
Yeah. Anyways, it was one of the funnier ones, even though Karthik didn't think it was that funny. But
I should come up with the old man dad jokes.
you know what, dude? You don't understand bagel culture, bro. You don't understand bagel culture, okay? I'm gonna laugh in the chat so that at least somebody laughed at this joke. All right, whatever. Well, I hope somebody laughed at home or laughs later. Anyways, GODBOIS is doing dope shit, and I want everybody here to go follow him, like him, join his spaces, and he's another Tez artist doing some really interesting stuff. So he's minted out editions of these vouchers, and you can like bid and buy vouchers, which basically allow you to trade it in to get one of the future NFTs. And he has these like 10% off GODBOI coupons, which he's been kind of like giving away and gifting out. But I just think the artwork is really cool. You also get like a little sneak peek of the artwork as he's like putting his finishing touches for release, and it's just like these little characters that I think are really tight. And yeah, I'm excited to see how this progresses and be a part of his early adopters, you know. And once I can get one, I definitely will. Maybe I'll be bidding. Who knows? But also, really, really tight GODBOIS moment for me was at the end of the, like towards. Okay, so we're doing this. Karthik, I'm gonna stop the share. I know you're not gonna hear the music,
cool.
but
Yeah, that's cool.
we're kind of through the new music portion. Now we're into just music we like and our music. So this is a good like lead in to our kind of wrap up of this week. So, you know, we played like a DJ'd a show in the metaverse. We streamed it live to NFT ART Talk. I think it's episode 16 or 17. If you want to go back and look at it, we're going to be doing some really tight stuff in there. Karthik and I are putting together like a little chill space where anybody here can come hang out. We'll be hanging out in there. And at the end of this, like, it was just the coolest thing, man. Like, you remember like when we would all be chilling at the jam spot, and like maybe like mofos would be out back like painting on the patio, we'd be like jamming, or like we were like chilling at the gallery and there's like live painting and like all sorts of different styles of music and DJs and MCs and bands, and like everybody's just there doing it together, you know. And then like, so by the end of this live stream in the metaverse on Spatial, dude, like that's exactly what was happening. Like all the people with music were going like track for track, and anybody that had any visuals on their hard drives or computers or whatever they were pulling it from were just throwing it up in this space. And then all of a sudden there was just tons of active visuals running with like new music being played, even people performing live, like singing into the mic, you know, cool. And it was just like the collaboration there was insane, dude. I haven't had experienced that in such a long time. Especially, I've never really experienced that in like any sort of like web-based environment, dude. You know. And so shout out to GODBOIS for doing that, because he was really curating so much of this dope art. I even went in and like downloaded some of these clips to like just keep them in our space for like the next show. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what's gonna start happening in these spaces, dude. People are gonna start like saving shit and going there so that like while somebody's playing music, they're just like showcasing all their new shit in there, dude. You know, and they can take it, they can delete it, they can add, oh, what do you think about this? You know, I just think it's like it's a new environment, dude. And it was so tight. And then, sorry, just quickly before I pass it over to Karthik, you know, another really a big highlight for me was getting the meaning on here yesterday. You know, and just hanging out with the meaning, like telling real ass stories about real things with a real artist, and coming and supporting us was awesome, and being able to support her was awesome. And you know, I think Karthik and I both agree that like we're definitely going to be doing more interviews on here, and we want to do that, and it was just really fun to get other people's tastes as well. So let's collab. Yeah, man. Sorry, that's like those two moments were just huge for me this week. So thank you guys for being a part of it.
Yeah, monumental, man. We were talking about it, and for it to happen pretty fast is pretty cool, honestly. Just to see where it's going to grow from here. On all spectrums and all collaborations, like you said, it's really cool.
Yeah, man. I know you sold some more NFTs this week. I know you got a bunch of new art out and hanging out with all of our good homies in Austin for South by. Thanks for bringing all the South by juice to all of us that aren't there.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro. I'm scouting, checking out stuff, just vibing with the whole crew.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, I'm having a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody that showed up in our space last night. It was going down. Basically, I probably wouldn't even stop chilling in there, except for there was this crazy ass storm going down, and my kid woke up, and my wife woke up, and everybody's around. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I was like, what are you doing? I'm like over here, like walking back and forth, like, yeah, man, and then you do this, and then you do that. And I'm like, oh God, guys, I gotta go. Like, it's crazy. I think a tree fell, like somewhere,
Damn.
like next to our house. Like, it was crazy last night. Well, hey, before we get off here, we were given authorization to share a sneak peek of a pretty dope collab that's out right now in our chat.
Let's go for it.
And I definitely want to show you guys this, because I know we've talked about humans, and it's so funny because, like, even before the collab got dropped in this chat, I thought about talking about Deturians, because that guy is real tight. I
always see him in all spaces all the time.
Yeah, he was giving us a lot of love in the bullish trader space. I know he's been like very responsive on DMs too. It's just cool when artists want to like talk to artists.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have 100%. To go back a little bit in this chain to I wanted to show this, but I'm really struggling to find it for some reason. Oh, found it.
I found it. We could do an episode with them too. They're down,
Yeah, we will. But in the meantime, let me show you this guy. Oh wait, I gotta share screen so Karthik can see it too. I think this is just one of a few that could be popping off, honestly, because I think I've seen a few of them in these deep cuts. You know what I mean?
Oh snap!
So tight, dude.
That's tight.
So tight. Shout out to Hayes. Shout out to Deturians. Oh, here's the other one. It's like I want to show it, but I don't want to show it. I don't know. Do you want to see it, Karthik?
I mean, you know me. I always want to see the art, bro.
Because this one, I think, in my opinion, this one's even doper than that one. But yeah, I mean, dude, what Humans is doing, and we'll after the show, we'll make sure that we get links for all the people, the artists, Hayes, Humans, the NFT collection, as well as Deturians, like we said, who's a really dope artist who's super supportive of his community. So, you guys, everybody checking in here on this video, definitely go check out all these dope artists. Like we said, all the descriptions are below. We appreciate your support. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Do something creative. Believe in yourself. Peace.